I guess what we'll do is we'll start rolling tape, and then I'll edit this down and get it on in about the next hour or so, if that's okay with you, man.
Killer.
And I'm going to slide in a liner so I don't have to talk in the next couple minutes, and I'll be ready to roll tape if you don't mind.
All right.
Are you calling me from your tour bus right now?
Yeah, we're on the bus getting ready for the show tonight.
Oh, yeah? Where are you guys at tonight?
We're just outside of Chicago. We're doing a show for the Zone.
Ah. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm ready to go if you are, Wayne.
Sure.
All right, Wayne from Static X on the line. I'm real glad you could join me this evening, my friend. A lot of people in Central Illinois looking forward to your appearance at the Canopy Club tomorrow night in Urbana, Champaign, Illinois.
It's my pleasure, and I can't wait for the show myself.
And you have never played Champaign, Illinois, is that correct?
As far as I can recall, I have like faint memories of maybe opening for another band there or something, but I'm sure we've never headlined there.
All right, I know there's going to be a lot of people out there because I'm getting calls not only about the show, but play Static X, which leads me to the first question. Shadowzone, your new CD, how's it doing for you guys?
Oh, we had a really great first week, and we're getting positive feedback, and we've been working the new songs into the set, and it's going pretty good, so I feel really good about it.
I noticed you guys are on the cover of the new Metal Edge magazine.
Yeah.
You know, one of the guys that works here, Screwball, is a huge fan of you guys. He wanted me to ask you if you recorded the new album naked. He said he saw some photos or something of you recording pretty much naked.
You know what happened was back when we did Death Trip, I had this idea like, well, how can I capture my live performance on tape? And I thought, well, when I'm on stage, I'm naked. I feel naked. So I'm like, well, I'll go in the studio and I'll just take my clothes off and start doing my vocals like that. So I went in there the first day and did it, and this is pretty cool. And then the second day, like, word got out somehow, you know how word gets out. And we had, like, 20, 30, 40 people showing up at the studio to, like, watch me do my vocals.
Now, were they predominantly female?
No.
That's the funny part, huh?
Just like, friends and friends of friends, like, hey, I heard you were going to be naked,
So,
it didn't really work out. I only did one song. On Death Trip, the song I Am, I recorded that naked, just for your information.
Now, I wonder if it actually sounds different when you're naked.
I don't know. I thought, well, I might as well give it a shot, but hey.
I'd appreciate that, man. I had to ask that because I thought it was kind of funny. Who's actually in the band right now, man, besides yourself?
Well, Tony Campos is still on bass. He's been with us since day one. Trip Eisen is playing guitar. He's been with us since Machine, since the last record. And then we got a new drummer, Nick Oshiro. Some of you guys might know him. He played in Seether for about a year. And,
okay.
He joined up with us for this run.
Why did your previous drummer, Ken J, leave the band?
Just musical differences, He wanted to go in one direction, and the rest of the band was kind of in another direction, and it just didn't feel like we were on the same page. So he decided to just bow out and let somebody else take over.
Right. So basically, this is your fifth album. Is that correct?
It's our third full-length studio record.
Oh, I gotcha.
We have some other things. We have an EP that came out at one point, and lots of soundtracks and things like that.
Okay. Also, you've been, I noticed you guys have one song on the new Headbangers Ball 2 CD.
Yeah.
And also, you've been hosting the Headbangers Ball, filling in for Jamie from Hatebreed. Is that right?
Yeah, man, that was a blast. I watched the Headbangers Ball when I was young, and I learned about a lot of cool bands from that show. I think it's awesome MTV's supporting metal again, and I was, like, really thrilled that they asked me to fill in, and, hopefully Jamie will, not be able to make it a few other times to get to do it again.
Let me fill in again. So, well, the Headbangers Ball CD really rocks. It's a double disc set, one CD, basically with a lot of more popular bands, the other CD more underground stuff. Who are some of your favorite bands today, either more commercial or less commercial, either way?
Man, I got the new Seven Dust record, and man, that just rocks. It came out the same day as ours last week, and that's a great CD.
Those guys smoke.
I'm still listening to Stained. I like all my old Alice in Chains stuff. And of course all the old standbys, Prong, Ministry, and all that I'm still into.
What was it like to work with Jonathan Davis for the Queen of the Damned soundtrack?
Oh, that was killer, man. I mean, once again, I was really honored to be asked to do that. Jonathan was a big influence on me in the early days, and on everyone who plays hard rock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I can't believe they asked me to do it, and then I didn't know him that well. I'd only met him once before, so we showed up in the studio, and he's a really easygoing guy, just like me, and we hit it off, and we nailed it pretty quick, so it was cool.
Speaking of the early days, I heard you were in a Kiss tribute band called Black Diamond for a brief period.
Well, we weren't like strictly a Kiss tribute band, but we played like 90% Kiss songs. It was when I was really young, like when I was in junior high school,
Now, was that before or after the band Deep Blue Dream?
Oh, that was before. Black Diamond was my first band.
Okay. Awesome. It's a great Kiss song, by the way.
Yeah.
Lots of people wanted me to ask you if you still have the trademark Wayne Static hairstyle.
Oh, of course I do. I mean, it's a part of who I am on stage and a part of this band, and it's kind of like, who wants to see Kiss without their makeup, Who wants to see Wayne Static without his hair,
Well, how much hairspray do you have to use to get that thing up like that, man?
Oh, it's not much at all, dude. You'd be surprised. People, freak out. I use it like a bottle a week.
I was thinking maybe that's why you didn't use any pyro on stage or something.
Yeah.
Up in smoke. What made you decide to put your hair up in the first place? Kind of a stupid question, but I'm curious, man.
Well, I was into a lot of the big hair bands in the 80s, like the goth big hair bands, like The Cure and Sisters of Mercy.
Oh, yeah. Great stuff.
You know what I'm saying? So I was, really into that kind of thing, and I was doing it back then.
Did you ever hear of a band called Alien Sex Fiend?
Yes, I have.
I love those guys.
Yeah. So, I mean, there was a lot of awesome bands that came out of that scene. And I was doing my hair like that back then, and then grew it out for a while. It was a long hair for many years, and then, when we started this band, I really wanted to try something different and make a statement and do something that's recognizable.
Right.
I just kind of brought that back, and, no one else was doing it at the time. Nowadays, everyone's spiking their hair up again, so I guess I started a whole new trend.
Well, that's cool, man. How long does it take to do your hair?
Oh, 15 minutes.
All right, now how tall is it when you're done with it, actually?
Gosh, I've never measured. But, it's not the length that counts. It's how you use it.
So I'm told.
Yeah.
Also, your beard keeps getting longer with each new album. When's the last time you shaved, man?
I haven't shaved my chin hair since 1996. Dude.
Wow.
Just keeps on growing. Just
It's like you and Zach Wilde can have a competition or something.
Oh, I got him beat, man. I got him beat.
How long are you guys on tour for to support the new album, man?
Well, we're just starting right now, We got this headline run we're doing right now. We're going to go till Christmas. And then early next year, we're going to start hitting Europe and Australia and Japan, South America, hitting everywhere else. And then we'll come back and do another tour next summer here in the States, probably.
That's killer, man. I've interviewed a lot of bands in my radio career, and some of them are real serious, on and off stage. Some are kind of crazy. Some like to party a lot. Where do you guys fit in with that whole thing?
We like to get crazy and have a good time, and, we always party after the show. We think of ourselves as athletes out here. We're out here to perform and do a job and entertain the crowd, and we really take our job seriously, because people, you're paying $20, $25 to go see a band. You don't want to see some guys up there drunk, forgetting the words, falling down, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we, really take it seriously and make sure we drink plenty of fluids, and we, warm up and stretch out before the show so we can go up and kick everyone's ass. And then we have a party after the show.
So you guys do party, but it's music first?
Absolutely.
Do you guys do anything, any particular, rituals before you go on stage? Any weird, quirky habits or anything?
Everyone's got their own thing. Generally I start about an hour before showtime just stretching out and make sure I'm all loose and my blood's flowing. I, warm up my voice for about 20 minutes. Nick, our drummer, he's always warming up for a half hour before the show. Everyone's kind of got their own thing,
Yeah, a friend of mine, Jello Biafra from the ex-Dead Kennedys, he used to warm up for about an hour before every show. It was insane.
You kind of need to, just to get yourself in the right frame of mind and to get your body physically just pumping and working and loosened up. Because, I don't want to go out there and, start banging my head and pull a muscle or something, and
Yeah.
that would suck for the rest of the tour. I'd be standing there,
Another question concerning your pre-show rituals. Do you still race your remote control truck around the venue before every show?
Oh, of course. We do that during the day. That's usually, first thing when you get up. And, you wake up every day. You're in a different town because we drive while we're sleeping. So we wake up. We're in the parking lot of the venue normally. So it's kind of exciting every day. You get up, first thing I do is look out the window to see where I'm at, see if there's any dirt piles or fields or whatever I can drive my truck through. And it's a new exploration every day.
How much do you have invested in that, man?
It's kind of an ongoing thing, you know, probably thousands at this point. I don't know. You know, I got a whole toolbox, a couple parts trucks,
cool.
spare new parts. I mean, I got everything to keep my truck running for the whole tour.
Well, that gives you something normal to do on the road too.
Yeah.
There's like another question or two, and I'll let you go. I know you're busy, man. A question another fan of yours wanted me to ask: were you in a band with Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins for a short time?
Yeah, I was. That was he was actually in Deep Blue Dream for about a year back in I don't remember, 87 or 88 or something like that. It was before their first album came out, obviously.
Ah.
And it was cool. You know, we were just friends. We met in the club scene back in Chicago, and you know, we just, joined up, and he jammed with us for a while, and then things kind of started taking off with Pumpkins. He was doing both bands at the same time, and he had to make a choice one day. I remember he called me up. He was like, "Dude, I'm sick. I'm going to work. I got practice every night, man. I got to choose one of these bands, so I got to choose my band." And I'm like, "All right, dude." Well, he obviously made the right choice. But
Well, do what you got to do. You're originally from Shelby, Michigan. Is that correct?
yeah, that's correct.
And then you located out to L.A. and Static X is basically an L.A. band?
Well, I lived in Chicago for about 8 years.
Ah, I didn't know that.
L.A. Yeah. In the late '80s, I lived in Chicago, and you know, obviously that's where I met Billy and played there for a while.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I appreciate you taking the time out to give us a buzz and report in, man. That's really cool. A lot of people coming out to the show tomorrow night. I know that because I'm getting call after call for like the last couple of weeks, and so it's nice to talk to you, man.
Cool. Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, and you know, we can't wait to come out and kick everyone's butt tomorrow night.
What do I have to do to go about getting an autographed photo of you and your band? Is that hard to obtain?
We have all kinds of posters and crap like that on the bus, and we'd be happy to sign some stuff up for you.
That's cool. I appreciate it, man. And you guys have a great gig and major success in the future, man.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
Wayne, thanks and good luck, bro.
All right, dude.